Welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk Cricket. And in this video blog, we totally dedicate to one of the pantheons of modern day cricket, the best all-format player that we have ever had. He's mastered all three formats of the game, both at local level, but domestic and international level. Speaking of none other than AB de Villiers, who has hung us boots up, having admitted that he has finally run out of gas. I feel shocked when I came to know that AB is going to retire. But once the news sunk in, it took some time, and then I realized that each and every player has their own rights to decide when they are going and on which terms they are going out. And AB has done magnificently well to accept that he is not going to pick and choose while playing for South Africa, where he has given his best whenever he has had the opportunity to. He came after a year off against India in the Test series, and while I was watching him bat against India and Australia in the Test match series, he was even bettering his best. And I thought he had a couple of years left in him, and maybe even a shot at 2020 T20 World Cup. But that was not to be. We'll leave it to the great man himself. But well done, Mr. Abraham Benjamin de Villiers, the Superman of world cricket at present. I've never seen such kind of audacity, breathtaking stroke play consistently on the cricket field ever since the days of Evan Richards. And on a sad note, I realized that my childhood cricketing days are over, with Brendan McCullum and AB de Villiers also retiring, the last flag bearers of that generation. There is nothing that AB de Villiers couldn't have done on a cricketing field. He has captained side, kept wickets, bowled, kept taking breathtaking catches on different parts of the ground, and pulled off stunners with the bat. I said stunners because you could never imagine anybody else playing that sort of innings. After all these 114 test matches, 228 one-dayers and 78 T20Is, he has felt that it is time to move on and South Africa to develop new talent, which I admit that has been so gracious, so magnanimous from the great man. And while we recollect on this, I felt that if he was a captain of South Africa, he would have not given up at least within a year of the World Cup. He would have surely continued giving his best for the national side. I thought with Faf du Plessis taking the reins in all formats of the game and his body not holding up as it used to be, de Villiers thought it's naive that he has to move on. He might play on for a couple of years in the Indian Premier League as a global T20 player like Brendan McCullum does for Titans, but to see de Villiers playing in the Proteas, it was so special, so nostalgic to remember, to recollect all the wonderful moments, especially the 31-ball century against West Indies. It was so audacious, and the century that he pulled off in Perth to seal a memorable chase for the South Africa. One more innings that I remember from de Villiers is that in his second test match, he scored a 52 not out against a very good England lineup, which showed to the world that this guy was very special. I would rate that 50 as a very crucial knock, which established that de Villiers had in him, not only for South Africa but for the world to understand, to realize he had a 25 one-day hundreds as an excess of 100 strike rate. That shows how much this player had, how much this guy has given to world cricket. So, as a natural successor to the flamboyance of West Indian cricketers for the Calypso, I feel that you have entertained us, legend. Kudos to a wonderful career and wishes for the next phase of your life.